Hey y'all, it's Miss Lee here. I hope you guys are still hanging in there. I know it's probably getting tough, but just want to make sure that you guys are just doing everything you can to have fun and to not be tense and to keep pushing. So with that, today for our chapters 6 and 7, we are gonna do an origami snake. No, not origami snake. It's really just a paper snake. It's easy and it's fun, and I'm not really an origami gal, so it was really cool to do this. So what you'll need to start off is construction paper or regular paper, however you want to do it. You can have an all white snake. That'll actually be really cool. And you need scissors and you need glue. And if you have googly eyes, you can use googly eyes, or you can just use a marker. I don't have googly eyes, so I'm going to use a marker. So we'll get started. Okay, so you guys would need 2 different color papers. And if you have a ruler, that helps, but I don't have a ruler, so we're just gonna wing it. Make sure that you are evening the papers out together, and you can just use your scissors and cut the same length on each paper for the body of the snake. And then depending on how long you want your snake, you can do 2, or you can do just 1, however you want. But make sure that you're lining them up together and making sure that they're even and they go back to back with each other. Cut off the extra. Alrighty. And then I'm going to do another one just because my snake can be long. Alrighty. Oh, actually make sure that they're the same size too. Or they can be a little bit small. It can go into a little bit smaller so that it can look like a real snake. So we have, I'll start small. Even that out. Make sure that those are cut together as well. Cut the extra stuff off. Alright, and then what you do next is you would glue the papers together. So you would have to glue it so that they stick together. Now that you have all of the strips cut, I have 3 different ones because one I want to make long, and then one I want to make just a regular size. So what you're gonna do is get the first 2 strips that you want, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your glue that you have. You're gonna put one horizontal and one vertical, and you're gonna glue the ends together at kind of like a 90-degree angle. So just get some glue it that way. Let that dry for like 2 seconds. Cool. Now it's gonna look like this. Now that you have, it looks like a big extra L. For Lee. Say no, I'm just playing. And what you're gonna do is the color that's on the bottom, you're gonna fold over that. So you're gonna fold it just like that. And if you want to make it even, you can cut off that extra. Now that it's glued, you would just keep it like this. That's why I wanted to make it a little bit longer, because after you glue everything, you will have such a short, small snake. So we are gonna continue to do that again. And once you get them together, we'll show you after. So, oh, these are the wrong papers. I'm gonna do the smaller one so that my snake can get smaller. This looks a little uneven because I cut it at an angle. so that way it looks like it's getting smaller on the snake. Let's go. Glue. Oh wait, oops, wrong thing. Forgot to fold over the pink. Now we put the glue. Getting smaller and smaller, so I wouldn't need as much glue. And then now that the pink is the last one, it's hanging off a little bit on this end. So what we can do after you separate it a little bit is you would get the scissors and just cut off that little tail part. And then for the blue part, you would do the same. And so now it looks like that. And now you have your two pieces, so what we're gonna do is glue those two pieces together. So we're gonna get this and glue it to this one. The same angle. Just smush it down so that it glues pretty good. And then separate it as much as you can. And then you have a little mini snake. And what you can do to make it longer is unfold it, and it looks like it's like at an angle. So it's like, it's really cool because it looks like a really 3D snake. Uh-oh, gotta let it dry. So as we were letting that dry, we're gonna do the face. So you can get the paper that you used for and do the opposite color of this. That way it doesn't match it together. So what you'll do is you can outline it before you cut it, or you can just cut out a shape of a snake's head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a big square and then go into the square from the side and kind of cut it at around, you kind of want the chin to be like our chin and do pointy. And then you want to push the head out a little bit so that it really looks like a snake. And then you want to do the same on the other side. Kind of looks like that. Let's even it out a little bit. Make it a lot easier and nice looking. Snake doesn't look like it has a deformed head. Okay, that's as good as you're gonna get because I didn't trace it out. You can definitely trace it out and make it look a lot better than this. So, not because I don't have the googly eyes, I'm going to draw the eyes and the nose on the snake. So, eyes definitely look like googly eyes even after, even when I don't have them. And then you do 2 dots for the nose and it looks like that. And then the next thing that you're gonna do is get, if you have orange paper or a completely different color than all the colors that you used, you would get a strip of it and cut it very small. And what you can do, you can cut it even smaller than this, that way the tongue's not that big. And then you would cut like a triangle in it. So just cut corner to corner, just like that. And then you would put glue on top of the square part that you didn't cut, and then glue it onto snake head. So it'll look like that. And then as soon as everything is done drying, you would glue the snake head right on top. I think what you can do to make it to where the snake head isn't, or the snake's body isn't popping out of the snake's head, is cutting the corners a little bit on this first square. So like cut and then cut. Alrighty, and then you put the glue on the body, that way it doesn't put too much glue. And then you would pop the snake's head right on there. Boop. And you have a snake. It's a very small snake, but I think it's good for me not being able to do arts and crafts. But either way, they're all gonna look different. Like this one, I didn't glue the head on. I just cut the head out of the top square that was on there and glued the tongue on. So maybe you might want to do that, but or even if you want, you can cut the whole like body off the side of the face so that it doesn't look bad. It looks like you got something going there. That might make the snake look a lot better. There we go. It's a little funny from the cut, but I think that is great. It's a cool looking snake. This one is not so much of a 3D. This one is a really cool 3D. So you see how it looks like that. So this one I didn't glue on any of the pink parts to the, or any of the purple parts to the pink parts. And so you would just fold it, you would just glue that first one and then fold over and then glue the last one so that it sticks together. But I didn't glue anything in the middle, so if you want it 3D looking, you can leave it like that, which is really cool, or do it like this. Hey y'all seen the end result. I hope your snake definitely comes out better than mine, because mine's struggling a little bit, but I hope that you guys had fun and can't wait to see you next time.